Sonic Rumble is canceled. Not really. Only the streams, though. Those streams I've been doing for quite a bit of time. That's canceled. Sonic Rumble isn't canceled, but it has been delayed. And I'm making a video about it instead of streaming it because there are just so many questions to be asked about, and I want to make something just more condensed, really. Also, I want to give an update. If you've noticed, I've been doing a Sonic Rumble giveaway raffle. This raffle is now going to be postponed. The reason why the raffle is being pushed back is because the original idea was to get the raffle done on May 4th, and then of course on May 8th everyone would be able to play the game. Now because of the game's delay, I would feel much better delaying the raffle as well, because I have a big feeling that people are going to forget about their codes and won't be able to input them until the game finally gets released. So let's talk about it. Alright, so over here it says, thank you for your incredible support. We've surpassed 14 million pre-registers, a milestone that speaks volumes about your passion for Sonic Rumble. With this level of excitement, we feel an even greater responsibility to deliver an experience worthy of your time. We're also very proud of the amazing positive response Sonic Rumble has already received, with App Store ratings averaging at 4.8. As we prepare for Update 1.2, we'll be introducing major features like crew, rumble ranking, and skill. These changes will fundamentally reshape the game, and one thing has become clear. We want to create a game that evolves and stays fun for months and years to come. To build the kind of high-quality, long-lasting Sonic game our players deserve, and we need more time. As a result, we've made the difficult decision to postpone the global launch, and we know this news may be disappointing, and it wasn't a decision we made lightly. We believe taking the extra time is a right choice for the future of Sonic Rumble. We don't have any new release dates yet to share, but as soon as we get closer, we'll update you through our social media and community channels. Your love and support means the world to us. We are truly grateful, the Sonic Rumble team. This made everyone go crazy. I do not blame anyone for going crazy. You know, there of course left a lot of questions that people wanted to get answers to. And if you are part of the Sonic Rumble Discord, the official one that is public for people to join to, then they did do a Q&A session there, and I'm gonna go over some of the questions they had. Why was the game delayed, and why so close to the release date? As we work toward the May 8th global launch, it became clear that new features like rumble ranking, crew, and skills were going to fundamentally change how the game plays. We want to make sure that Sonic Rumble launches in the best possible state, so we made the tough choice to delay. Why aren't the new features being released as a post-launch update? Honestly, a lot of people were asking this one. Great question. While live service games are often evolved after launch, these upcoming features change the foundation of how Sonic Rumble plays. Releasing the game first, then immediately shifting that core experience would be confusing and go against what we're aiming for. Our goal is to launch with the version of the game we believe players deserve from the very beginning. I kind of do understand with the features that they plan to release and launch. To me, I get it. You know, people are upset. I understand why they would be. But I also understand that maybe we'll see how different it is. I don't know. Maybe they could be lying. Maybe there isn't really a huge big difference. But as of right now, the game that I've been playing and so many of it have been experiencing for the past month or so. So as of right now, the game that I've been experiencing and other people who have been playing for over a year have been experiencing might be a completely different game to what this update might be. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like it's still going to be a bit of the same game, and just new features will be added, but who knows, maybe it will be entirely different. The next question is, why are other regions still allowed to play during the delay? The pre-launch phase helps us collect important data and feedback that improve the game for global players. The new features we're introducing also benefit from real-time testing, so we're keeping pre-launch active supports long-term quality. Okay, so I guess that means I will be able to test all the new updates coming in. They'll just get more feedback from all the player fan bases right now. Also, for those who are Canadian, I don't know if you know this already, but you are able to play Sonic Rumble on your phone. iPhones maybe? I don't know if you could do it on Android, but if you have it, then you can go play. Yeah, no, it's quite strange. I feel like most countries have the game right now, except America. The only people in America who are able to play the game are, of course, like content creators or special partners and stuff like me. And, well, I'm in Canada, but I get to play the Steam PC version. That's great. For myself. I'm sorry for you guys. Why are events still being run during the pre-launch? We are running events and releasing new content to make the game fun and exciting for those who already have access. This way, we keep things fresh and give players something awesome to look forward to while continuing to prepare for our global launch. It says over here like that they're releasing new content for creators and stuff, which is great. It keeps it's like you keep one side the fan base happy while making the other suffer and be miserable. I'm sorry everyone who can't play. Will players who cannot access the game now miss out on exclusive cosmetics and event awards? We know that's a big concern. Many skins, chow, and stickers available now will return after global launch. While we can't guarantee every single item will come back right away, our goal is to give everyone a fair chance to earn and collect them later. So, I think, man, this one's a tough one because on one hand, okay, great, we're gonna go and finally get those skins back. There are certain skins in the shop right now, so if you're part of the creator program, you can't really buy skins. The game has released in Canada, officially, so if you are on mobile Canada, then you do have access to the game. Because I linked both of my accounts, so, obviously to keep it the same, I want to keep all my goodies on there. Because my accounts are both linked, it will not let me purchase the Poppy Me skin. Even though the game officially released here in Canada, I am unable to get the skin. I think it's probably because I'm part of the creator program. And, maybe by the refresh, I'll maybe they might give it to me for free. I don't know. That would be really nice. Say it, please. I tried to give you money, you won't accept it. The game officially launched in Canada. I should be able to claim it. So, that sucks. Of course, but yeah, I'm happy to see that that's the case. For skins that won't be returning, the only thing that I could possibly think of is maybe some of the skins for like the pre-register campaign. If you pre-registered, then you can get those skins, but if you haven't pre-registered, then you can't get them. Maybe, because that just might be a pre-registered bonus. That might be what they're referring to. But there are a lot of skins that have come out that are super cute, like Sailor Tails and all of that. I'm really interested to see what will happen next. I'm just hoping that we get Popstar Amy back. Is July 31st the new release date? No, July 31st is just a placeholder used by the App Store. We will share the actual release date here on Discord and in our social channels once it's ready. This one to me was really interesting. Because on the App Store, it says there's a release date. However, as you guys have seen on the other posts, they've claimed that they don't have a release date yet. And that is why I am postponing the raffle, because there is no official release date. Unfortunately, that's just how apps work. They just push it next to like a different month. July 31st, not the release. Maybe if we're lucky, we might get the release on Sonic's birthday. That'd be pretty cool, but I don't know. Why commit to a release date if you're not able to make it? As we set the May 8th date because we genuinely believed we could deliver the game by then, as we finalized the new features like Rumble ranking, crew, and skills, it became clear they needed more time to meet our quality standards. We didn't want to compromise the player experience. While we regret how close to launch the change was made, it was the right call for the long-term health of the game. Now, I think it's just extremely important that people remember, while I understand everyone's anger and frustration, and I know it completely sucks for them to not keep their promise and have the game release, I personally think that this is a good show of practice of mental health for just the team's sake. People who, I get it, everyone wants to play their video game now, everyone has shorter attention spans, everyone wants to do this and that. We do have to realize that there are people and humans behind these games. There are genuine people who are overworking themselves to meet these deadlines. Nobody wants to go and make the game take longer, make the fans wait longer. Especially with how this game is, you're like, it's a free-to-play. They make their money from cosmetics, things like that, Obviously, they could be making bank right now just having it open and posting it later. The fact that they are willing to just hold back, I just think mental health is really important. I think saving a lot of the team. I get it. They want to wait. I'll probably be one of the people who are testing the new updated stuff with the ranking and all that. I understand. I get it. Mental health is super important, and people need to realize that more. Back then, making games didn't take as long because you had to fit, everything was low poly, you just had a little simple script, you just had a little simple, go forward, go back, all that, But nowadays, things are more complex, there's more coding, there's more stuff involved, there's a lot more to do. Things are more complex nowadays, game companies are known for having extremely tight deadlines, for rushing people, for it is a very, very stressful career. A lot of people think, oh yeah, game design, so much fun, oh, I want to be a game designer, I'll have the greatest time of my life. But the reality of it is, these deadlines, these pressures put on people, is literally hospitalizing everyone. It is such an unhealthy work environment. I get it, everyone's mad. Everyone is upset. You lied to us, Sonic. You didn't keep your promise. How dare you? You have to understand that for the mental health of others, you will get it eventually. You will get it eventually, okay? Gotta be patient, gotta wait a bit longer, and hopefully things will turn out good. Here we have some news from the Sonic and All Characters Twitter. Update, the stages along with a ton of new content are coming in May 8th. Oh yeah, the original release date. For a detailed description of what to expect, please visit our friend Sonic Paradise and check out their thread. So the tweets I've pulled up now are a mixture between Sonic Paradise and SAAC News. So let's check them out. So first we have the City Escape run. Honestly, this looks really cool. Look, it's like the clouds over here are being hoisted like a little play set. You got the little board. I guess we're gonna see everyone on the board. We have little car sets. That looks pretty cool. I really love the detail on there. Of course, we have the classic truck scene. Ooh, big scary truck. We got Sonic running away. Oh my gosh, I can already imagine every single character running from this car and everyone just getting hit and flying off to the side. We already have the fish chase scenes, and we're gonna have the car chase scenes. This is gonna be fun. We got some sweet mountain here, little donuts, lollipops. Very cool. From what I've noticed, there have been a whole lot of stages that are a mixture between Sonic Lost World and Sonic Colors, which is pretty cool. I know everyone bashes on those games because they're not as great. I think Sonic Colors is pretty solid. It was highly regarded back then when it first came out, but with the re-release, it kind of flopped a bit. There was some pretty good stage design. This looks really nice. Okay, it looks like we have a little bit of Sky Sanctuary here, or at least it looks like Sky Sanctuary. Very, very big rhino. This one is interesting. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at here. So we have a whole field of Eggman robots staring down. We have this that looks like a soccer match. Is that a soccer ball in the middle? Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. Oh, it's a bomb! Okay, so it's a little soccer ball bomb. I'm assuming that all these players have to go and kick it. So the more you explode on their side, the more points you get, and the more you explode on our side, the more points they get. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I like that idea a lot. That sounds like a really fun minigame to play. Alright, looks like we have another obstacle course where you start at the bottom, have to make your way all up to the top. And of course, it's over at the Sweet Mountain with our little robot bakery chefs. Okay. I don't remember what stage this is in Sonic. But it's lava themed, it's lava coated. Oh boy, I love my lava theme stage. So it's another run obstacle. I guess we gotta go in the mine carts. Everyone picks one and then makes it over to the end. Alright, and this is what they were talking about with the new skill sets. So as you can see here, there's a skill, Sonic goes the spring over here, called Spin Bounce. So we got a little spin bounce that he gets to do. New skills, that's cool. Alright, I wonder if that means that you can use them to attack people. I wonder if people will actually get hurt with the spin bounce. Skin filter feature added. Great, that's wonderful. I'm happy that they're adding this because there's definitely going to be a lot of skins. Since I'm part of the creator program, they gave me access to a bunch of things, and it's like, okay, great. Awesome. But there's so many skins to scroll through that I have a hard time keeping track of them all. Customize points removed. Customized points removed. Customized points removed. What is that? Customized points removed. Interesting. Advertising features added. Okay, so I know right now that the Steam version doesn't have any ads, which is nice. If I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty nice. The mobile version, that's just the classic mobile thing. All mobile games have ads, and I'll be honest, since I went and played the mobile version just a bit, the ads thankfully aren't really in your way, but I am not a fan of the type of ads that are there for mobile games nowadays, because it's those like interactive ads where you gotta put your finger on it, move the little ball around, and it like forcibly takes you to the app store and you're just trying to press the exit button. You're like, please go away. So those ones, a little bit annoying. I hope that the new ads they put in are less annoying. I remember back then when all you had to do was just watch the ad for like 15 seconds, and then the X button would appear nice and promptly on the side, and you can get rid of it. But now it's all like, oh, let's make the X button as like invisible and as tiny for your thumbs to click on, so you're clicking on everything else but the X button. It's advertisers nowadays, guys. Let's see, feature to automatically claim mission rewards added. Thank God. This feature needed to be added. Like, if you guys have seen, I have been there, I go into one thing, click, 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 go into another thing, click, 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 click. I mean, it fills the dopamine gauge, sure, but after a while, it's like, please, just collect them all in one scoop. Okay, I don't want to go here and there and do all of this all the time. Explanation of controls added to home screen. That one, I get it. I get it for people who don't understand how the controls work. But the game is like, there's only so many buttons you can press, Like, you run, you use the attack, and you have a homing attack. That's it. It's just it's just those buttons. Maybe they might add other things, I don't know. But, well, it's useful for people who need that. Discontinuation of certain shop items available until maintenance on 5/7. So we are in May, so that means this is probably American time, 5/7. So you Americans do it by like month and then date, right? Because over here in Canada, we do it by day, month, and year. So 5/7 could either mean that next month on the 7th it's closed, or maybe August 5th. This is either going to close on August 5th, or this is going to close on June 7th. I don't know. I'm assuming it's American, so you'd probably know the date better than I. So the following items will be discontinued: Ryder's Knuckles, Ryder's Sonic, Ryder's Cream, and Ryder's Dr. Eggman. This, I am hoping, returns back, as they have announced on the Q&A that there will be some skins that come back. This makes me sad, because I physically can't buy them. So I can't own the skins. I would like Ryder's Cream. I think that'd be real cute. Ryder's Sonic, Knuckles, Eggman. I would like these, but I can't buy them. And I think it's only fair that it comes back. So hopefully it'll come back. I'm hoping, I'm praying. And we got this one, where is the enhancement materials for skins, bundles, and emotes have been changed to tune-up wrenches. As a result, the previous enhancement materials, slot keys, emote pieces, and fruit will be discontinued. Okay. Alright. Rewards in various areas have been adjusted to reflect these changes. Any discontinued enhancement materials you possess will be lost, but you will be completely compensated by the same amount with the tune-up wrenches. Getting rid of all of the key slots and stuff like that. For, you know, key slots, emo pieces, fruit. This is better. I do like the aesthetic of having the key slots, like the little fruits and stuff like that. You know, it's like, oh, you have a chow. Well, you want to level them up? Give them all the fruit. Oh, you have, you want to do a dance? Okay, well, here's the puzzle pieces to figure out, you know, how to upgrade that dance. Key slots, yeah. Like, I like the aesthetic of these. However, this is so much better. If we are able to go and have tune-up wrenches for every single thing, then we no longer have to be like, oh shoot, I need more of this specific thing or that specific thing. Now, it should be a lot easier to get that specific wrench that you need in order to upgrade everything. It's just an overall better quality of life for the game. Skins and buddies. The function to unlock equipment slots has been removed, and upgrading will now increase the score bonus value. The grade function for skins has been removed and a new level feature has been added. Leveling up skins and buddies increase their score values. The system where score bonuses activated based on conditions or slots has been removed. Instead, the total score value of all owned skins and buddies will be applied in battle. The enhancement level for skins and buddies have been reset to coincide with these changes to specifications. However, you will be compensated by the same amount reset from the tune-up wrenches. Interesting. So I'm over here putting all my time and effort in all these skins I have, and they're gonna be reset. So the enhancement level of skins and buddies, see, the function to unlock upgrading has been removed. So that means that every single person, I'm assuming that this entire change will happen on May 8th. Like, yeah, they are completely reworking the game. You know, now going into further detail of all of this stuff, it makes a lot more sense to why they're like, yeah, no, we can't release this to the public yet, because you got two sides here. You got one side who's being really angry about all of this stuff, you know, not being released. On the other side, if you're making all these changes for people who have been playing these characters for a really long time, at least everyone will receive all of their points and upgrades back, and it'll be replaced with the wrenches instead, so you just have to click it and redo all of your buddies and redo all of your skins. Like, that is kind of annoying. I kind of wish that they didn't do that and just keep it like that, but I guess it's easier to refresh. Now, part of me is thinking that this might glitch on people. If it's like, oh yeah, we'll just refund them with like all the wrenches and stuff. In the back of my mind, I am thinking, oh boy, this is probably gonna break. There's probably gonna be people who aren't receiving their wrenches and skins and stuff. You should probably if you guys have the early access, take screenshots now of proof and evidence of what you have, and if you don't get your characters to the fullest potential, you know, at least you can go and report it to Sega, be like, hey, you know, go to the team, be like, hey, I didn't get all of my wrenches and stuff for my skins. I have a strong feeling that's probably going to happen with this update. I should also probably take a screenshot myself to save myself from the hassle and the pain. So I get it. If this was released, then this would be an extremely chaotic mess. You know, you basically, the Sonic Rumble team is like, oh shoot, two sides are going to be angry with us now because we are completely changing the game. The side of, hey, why don't you release the game? And then the other side of, hey, now I have to go and put everything back in my skin. And if this update came later in the future, that would be an even bigger mob of a mess. Everyone would probably be really angry at this feature. There are people who would be happy for the benefits because it does make things more convenient and easier instead of having everything be so separate. But there's also going to be people who are like, wow, you have to go and reset everything. That's annoying as well. So I understand why they have delayed the game. Alright, and then here's another new feature. So let's see what we got here. Alright, we got Sonic Rumble, free to join, open all beginners, we have a chat, you can put emotes, let's rumble, join the treasure hunt. Is that like a YouTube streaming logo? Or this could either be, I think it probably is, like a stream logo. Crew members, we have chat, we have emblem, crew score. Honestly, this feature looks like it might be a lot of fun. My question now is this going to be a free chat where anyone can talk? Or is it going to be like certain set word bubbles? You know what I mean? Alright, I'm assuming that because it's a crew chat, that means only close friends that you like can join this. Or maybe it might be another feature. I mean, that's a pretty big crew. Maybe not. Maybe it is just going to be certain set buttons that will allow you to talk. So, 1 out of 32. That is a strange number to pick. 32. That's probably because that's how many people who are allowed to play the Sonic Rumble in one match. So, wow, this could be a lot of fun. You could set up really big matches and stuff like that. Alright, and that is all of the Sonic Rumble news. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I'm sorry that today's stream is canceled. I am going to be very busy myself. I will be leaving on vacation in very soon from now. And I have basically 2 more weeks here. I have a lot of stuff to do, so I thought it'd be much easier for me to just make a video, talk about everything, make an announcement. It's just easier to reach everyone when it's a big video. I know I have not posted a video in a long time, and most of my stuff has been stream content, but that is because it is just much more manageable in my current time. I'm sorry for all the people who will want to see speed paint and animations and stuff like that, because I would love to. I really would, but my job has been taking up my entire time. My only free time is to go over here and say hi to everyone on stream, and I hope you have all been having a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you all next time, and stay awesome, everyone. Bye!